Hey everybody, Conrad Zimmerman here, and I wanted to play something a little older, do a series of some of my favorite classic games. This is the Guardian Legend. It's from Broderbund Software for the NES, and I really like it because it was one of the first games that I played that sort of took the world exploration gameplay of like a Zelda and combined it with a shoot 'em up, which I dug. Here's some quick story. Long ago, alien race sent a huge world hurtling toward the Earth loaded with cargo of mysterious life forms. You must battle your way deep within the alien world to destroy its vicious inhabitants. You are the guardian of the Earth, and your saga will become the Guardian Legend. Yeah, so that's like the plot. It's pretty straightforward. Let's get into it. I'm going to do the first world, if time permits. So here we go, just a little shooter. Got my spaceship, got my lasers firing, got rocks flying at me, and hello. Seem to be approaching this alien world I've heard so much about. Ah, it's a lot of rocks. And, weird geometric shaped things. And you saw a little flash in there. Now that indicated that like a power-up had dropped. Power-ups drop in these little capsules that you shoot open, and you get to find out what inside. It's like a present, but when you're flying in space, sometimes they fly past you too quickly to get to them. And you get bummed. Oh, you keep taking hits. Got a health bar down there. And a chip and shot. We'll get into those a little bit later. Broderbund used to be a kind of a big deal. They published the the Carmen Sandiego games, Where in the World, Where in Europe, Where in Time. Holy crap. Oh, I'm in so much trouble. Thankfully, this first boss is really, really easy. Just have to avoid getting hit by these shots, which actually can be shot and will drop power-ups, so I'll probably get a chance to get some health back here if I can just stay alive. So much harder to play these games while you're talking about them. Ah, if I take another hit, I'm screwed. If I can get into that capsule. Health! Yay! Woo! What good fortune. Good shields, though. The other nice thing about, as you eliminate these things, there are less of them to shoot at you. So it does get easier as it goes on. Which is kind of counter to most boss design. Most boss designs get harder as you go. This game's bosses aren't really like that. They don't really get harder in the fight. They will get more challenging because the bosses reappear multiple times in this, if I'm remembering correctly. As someone has read this, I must have failed. This star Naju was our home, but we were invaded by evil life forms. Everyone except me was killed. So they have activated self-destruct device, and they don't want this to happen to anyone else. So they are protecting it with locks to go deep inside Naju. Move the seals, destroy all 10 safety devices. The self-destruct sequence will be initiated. Not much time. Hope this message will not be read by anyone, because it means they failed. Well, yes, you're a failure. You have failed. And now your shit's getting all over my stuff. Ah. There we go. Now those chips, they power your weapons. And you'll see, hopefully soon here, I'll get an upgrade to the number of chips I can hold. The more chips you can hold, the more powerful your basic weapon becomes when you're holding them. And then you have secondary weapons, which don't have any of them yet, but we'll get some soon. I love the music in this game. It's not that complicated, but it's just fun, and it gets stuck in your head. Oh, so here we go. An alarm system means there's a mini-boss here. We will fight it, and maybe it will... Oh, great. So this is a thing that... It's a little monster guy that comes up out of the ground. And then when he disappears and moves elsewhere, he turns into a spider. Gross. But he's really easy because he doesn't move. Die! I'm also not doing a lot of damage, so it's gonna take a while. Free stuff! Yay, free stuff. More chips I don't need and a little bit of health back. Yay! Did not get me anything spectacular. Ah! The other thing is enemies just spawn into the room. Sometimes it's hard to see where they're doing that. Caught me off guard. I think that means I got some kind of level up. Like my score reached a point where it... Oh, it increased my maximum health. Neat! Ah, I can't open that gate yet. Let me look at my map real quick. Yeah, all the gates I can open are to the left at this point, I think. So let's go back the way we came real quick. So, yeah, what I assume to be a lady. Could be a dude. Hard to tell. Looks like there's a brassiere and panties unnecessarily in there. Some go-go boots. Guardian boots. Ah, so many of these things warping in. And those are indestructible, those little slidey things. Remind me of shuffleboard. Or curling. There's a power-up. That's a weapon, a sub-weapon I'll collect here. If I can... Ah, bats! Alright, kill the rest of the bats. Bat things. I think they're bats. Oh, whatever. That one's easy enough to avoid. And so, these, special weapons, they use the chips to be fired. And it's a different type of attack. So that's like a more powerful, straight-range shot. Aha! There we go. Now we got our big red guy. And that gave us an increase to maximum number of chips that we could hold. So now I can hold 100. And that makes my gun wider. I fire more shots. Alright. Let's go on to the next stage area. Ah! Spawning in enemies suck. Should be right through this door, if I'm remembering my look at the map correctly. Corridor 1. Now, all of these corridors are sealed, or at least the ones numbered 1 through 10 are sealed. And you have to figure out how to open them. I didn't go explore the environment enough to discover this on my own, but I do remember it from having played before. The first one you just have to shoot open. So I'm gonna do that. But normally you'd come into this room and you'd be all like, oh god, how do I do? How do I open this? Why won't this open? This is so frustrating. And then either accidentally discover that it opens by shooting it over and over and over again for a long period of time, or you go back into the environment and find out that information from a screen later. You know, there's a couple ways it could go down. Did you see me transform? I transformed from a girl into a ship! That's a secret. That's not really a secret. That's why I love this game so much. That stupid little animation. I think you'll find that those sorts of little things are the stuff that I really appreciate in games. It's the small touches. Because the broad strokes are all done over and over again. But the little things that are cool, they stand out. Big space fish. And then those things, they look like... I don't even know what those are. We got seahorses here. which is kind of interesting, I guess. They're annoying because they do that dashy thing. Some sort of ground urchin thing, but I have no idea what that purple or that reddish lobster dash thing is. It's horrifying. Cool enemy variety, though. There's a plant world a little later. I think that's the second one. It's all jungly and has its own batch of different enemies. So many fish. Oh, this little sort of underground thing that digs up the trench is cool. Sends out little squiddy guys. Some sort of trench fish. Are we almost to the boss? Things seem to start... Are they slowing down, or... I can't tell. Da-da, so many fish! Trench fish! Take a hit there. Whew! Okay, alright. This is good. We're good. So look, what is that thing? It's like a manta ray. Or, oh my god, it's horrifying. With evil eyes. A manta ray with horribly evil eyes. Okay, got another trench fish thing. I can't tell if they're supposed to be, you know, I guess they're supposed to be organisms, but, you know, I think robot fish for some reason. I think it's all the explosions, the space theme, the oddity of finding this floating world propelled at us from deep space. Future has great tunes, though. Okay, boss time. What do we got in store today? Okay, we got a big charging fish who fires smaller fish. So I'm gonna pull out a weapon. It fires in 4 directions, which is nice. Yay, health. Needed that. Of course, now my regular shooting rate is diminished because I've had to use chips to fire this specialty weapon, and now I'm only going to fire the one beam out. But the chip weapons do a lot more damage, so it's important to take advantage of them when you have them available, especially on these boss fights. I haven't gotten my favorite sub-weapon yet either, which makes all the fights more easy to accomplish in my view. Okay, just dodging and shooting balls of light and hoping for the best. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank God. And I got a full health recharge. And a key! Transform back into girl mode! The Go-Go Boot Defender of Earth. There's my favorite sub-weapon. Alright, and so now I've got a key that's opened up this passageway, so let's go explore it. And so now this looks a lot like the last place, except blue. Or rockier. You know, it's not God, these guys take a lot of damage if I can even kill them at all. Oh, there we go. Popped one. I guess I don't have to do this. I get this odd compulsion to kill everything. I don't know where that comes from. Empty room. Ah, not an empty room. Full of death rocks. Bouncing death rocks. Ah, screw it. Another empty room. I keep coming into these empty rooms like terrified because that often can mean that there's a mini-boss. Ooh, another sub-weapon. What's down here? Uh-oh. So like I said, mini-boss. What we got? Well, this doesn't seem so bad. Well, that was easy. And got another sub-weapon. There's a lot of collecting that stuff early on, and as you explore and you get multiples of the weapons, they become more powerful, which is pretty sweet. There's quite a bit of exploration involved. You don't want to miss anything. I'm gonna miss stuff, because I'm really just interested in sort of getting through the chapter and showing you guys more of the bosses and exploration and stuff, but again, the music's awesome. I don't know if I've mentioned that enough. I don't need more chips anyway. Oh, these spiders are cool. They multiply a lot. Yeah, it's pretty easy to get overwhelmed. I think that's as far as it goes. But here, this gives me a good opportunity to show you my favorite special weapon. Because it just slowly travels across the screen and wrecks crap. But look at them! Look at them! They're everywhere! So many spiders! Terrifying! Alright, I'm out of here. What's through this door? Hey! I can open that. Corridor 11. I could die here. It's a thing that could happen. What's up here? More rooms. Another terrible spider that I'm going to run from. Mini boss. This guy's annoying because he just follows you and shoots a lot. And he's a pain in the butt. And it's a slow slog of a fight. There we go. But worth it to get another expansion of my maximum chips. Yay, chips! I'm not going to take damage. Not for that. Through the door before the spiders explode! So this corridor is open. Why not? Let's just leap into it. Let's see what's in there. Let's transform back into a spaceship. Her head's underneath the ship. It's awesome. Oh, faster. A little swifter movement here. Starfish. That's not good. Those are kind of quick. And they're just flying in from all directions. Whew. Dodge. Shuck and jive. Those little eye stalk things are creepy. Just pulsing with malevolent glee. Ah. I like shmups that have shielded characters with health, because I'm not good at completely missing everything. It's just not in my nature. It's not a skill set I have. Those one death shoot 'em ups. Always whoop my ass. I still liked playing them though. River Raid, that was one of my... I should play River Raid at some point. That's an interesting game. In the meantime, I'm going to avoid more of these horrifying manta rays. No, no avoiding some damage there. At least not if you're me. Let's get some of these fish moving. So we don't want to get caught in the middle of them. And boss time. Low on health again, not a good sign. Okay, so this guy's a pain in the butt. Because he's got this, these laser beam things that they're like vines, or I don't know what they're supposed to be, but they can't be destroyed, and they're long, and you run into them, and they deal you tons of damage. Pain in the butt. Usually by the time I'm like fighting the second or third form of this boss, I'm like, screw this, I don't want to play it anymore. Because he gets faster, and the bars get longer and harder to avoid, and it gets to be a real pain. And they can deal a lot of damage, because they'll just hit you over and over and over again, completely deplete your shield. You know, it's not like these little bullets that get destroyed once you run into them. And I'm not in good shape. Whew! Barely pulled that one out again. Now transform back into the robot! Yay! Makes me so happy. And grenades. A useful little weapon, for sure. No, we're just gonna go this way. Don't want to deal with that mess. So now we can explore further down off of the main hub. Whew. I believe... maybe I can go this way. Ow. Where's this go? Oh, so this is a checkpoint, save point area. You can get your password, and this is a password type game for progress. Or when you die, you just come back to the last one that you visited. Which is nice. I like checkpoints. Especially in games where, you know, you do a lot of running around exploring. Just makes sense to me. So we're going to head back to that main hub area from the very beginning. And head a little further south. Check out what's going on in that corner. I bet it's more enemies running around needing to be shot in the face. Out we go. Back past the now sealed Corridor 1. What's down here? Ah! I hate persistent enemies. Give me more health back. Yes, thank you. Ooh, mini boss encounter! Oh, it's an easier version of the guy I just fought a few minutes ago. Problem solved. Haha, I got you trapped. Okay. The western sector, western sector of Naju. Oh, those things are nasty. They're very fast, and they'll just home in on you. They don't dick around. They scare me, frankly. There's a little... Ugh. I deal so little damage. I have that key. I could go in there. Corridor 12. Hell, why not? Let's do it. I may be making a terrible, terrible mistake. Ooh, it's fast. Oh, it's fast. I will hide in my sphere of death. Look at him move. Okay, so you gonna give me something to shoot? Yeah, there we go. That's more like it. Ah, getting my ass kicked. Not been paying. I wasn't really paying much attention, and I'm suffering for it now. Ah, so fast. It's all so fast. I can't even get capsules open to get health out of them. Ah. Oh, blowed up. Sad music. Let's try again. One more time. I think we're gonna breeze past corridor 12. You know what? No, let's just do it. Let's just try corridor 12 again. I could maybe pay more attention and do better than that. Why not? Yay for overconfidence. Plus, you know, I've been doing this for close to half an hour now, so probably getting close to time to wrapping it up. I want to thank everybody for watching. If you stuck around this long, that's crazy, because this, I mean, it's an old game, and I like it a lot, but it's, yeah, you know. And if you like this stuff, you should follow my channel. I'll be doing more classic games, and I'll be playing more modern stuff as well. Just click the little subscribe button. I'm already at 50% health almost. That's terrible. All it takes is to take a hit or two in here. God damn! And I've taken more than 2. I want my weapon. Can I get the help? I don't think I got it. No, I didn't. Oh, I'm in so much shit. This game gets hard. Well, thanks everybody for watching. This has been the Guardian Legend. It's on the NES. It's an old game, and I love it. See you later.